This is one of thousands of normal office buildings in Washington state. So how did it go from this to this? Believe it or not, a tiny pipe leak caused this damage. In winter, a small copper pipe in the attic froze, split, and began leaking. But nobody noticed until it had completely saturated the ceiling and the walls and caused mold to spread everywhere where no one could see it. How do you even deal with a catastrophe this big? The owners of this building called the company they trust for damage like this, Cleaner Guys. We arrived on site ready to help and immediately got to work. The first step was tearing out all the water-damaged drywall, including the ceiling, which caused all the wet insulation in the attic to fall, and we cleaned that up too. Next, we calculated how much commercial drying equipment and containment barriers we would need for an office of this size, brought it all in our vans, and began setting it up. Since 26 units in this office building were damaged by the leak, we needed to bring in a lot of huge commercial fans and dehumidifiers for this one to dry out this structure thoroughly. But we here at Cleaner Guys Restoration have the capacity for just such a job as this, and we had it all dried out in no time. While the building interior was drying, our technicians got on their protective suits and respirators and got down in the crawl space too, to make sure it was just as clean, dry, and mold-free as the office. Water damage of this size takes days to dry, but once that was done, it was time to clean. And clean. And clean. Now, we are in the process of putting it all back together with fresh new insulation and drywall, restoring this office building better than it was. No one ever expects catastrophic water damage like this, and the owners of this office were lucky to already have Cleaner Guys' number, so they could call us in an instant and get it cleaned up fast. If you reside in Washington state, we encourage you to save our number too, so that if you ever get blindsided by water damage or mold, you don't have to think twice about who to call. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you like this content, and we can't wait to see you again.